still let it start the record. So now one question we'll discuss from 8.2 exercise. Second question, third one. Sine 2a equals to 2 sine a. Is it true when a equals to? So in such type of questions, you know the angles here, right? So start with 0. If I substitute a value as 0, then 2 into 0 is 0. So this is sine 0. Sine 0 value. Next, RHS you have is 2 sine A. So A value is 0, sine 0 is 0, 0 into 2 is also 0. So I got LHS and RHS both the answers as 0. So this is equal. So hence the correct answer is A equals to 0. If you want to try with 30 degrees, for example, if I go for sine 2A, so if I take A is 30 degrees, 2 into 30 is 60. That means sine 60 value. Sine 60 value is root 3 by 2. That is LHS value, I got it as root 3 by 2. If I go for RHS, that is 2 sine A. A value I have taken as 30. So sine 30 is 1 by 2. 2 into 1 by 2 is 1. LHS I got is root 3 by 2. RHS I got is 1. So both are not equal. So B cannot be the answer. Similarly, C and D also cannot be the answer. So the correct answer value is A. That is 0 degree. When A is 0, then sine 2A value and 2 sine A value both are equal. Okay, now I'll come to the third question. If tan A plus B equals to root 3 and tan A minus B equals to 1 by root 3 and sum of angle A and B will lies between 0 to 90 degrees and A is greater than B, find A and B. That means the values of A and B. It is very easy. This is a question. Let me insert the equation. It is given and A plus B equals to root 3 is given. Root 3. So which is equals to root 3 is the value of which angle for tan? Tan 0 is 0, tan 30 is 1 by root 3, tan 45 is 1 and tan 60 is root 3. So in place of root, I can replace this as 60 degrees. Now what do you have here? Tan A plus B is equals to tan 60 degrees. So therefore, two trigonometric values are equal, then the corresponding angles also must be equal. So A plus B must be equals to 60. Here I am not cancelling tan and tan. Okay, it's not the cancellation. Here two trigonometric values are equal, tan A plus B and tan 60 degree. Both are equal. Possible when both the angles are equal. So LHS angle is A plus B and RHS angle is 60 degrees. So A plus B equals to 60. Akisha, every day you are joining late. Any special reason? Turn out your watch 5 minutes faster so that we can join on time. Next one, tan A minus B equals to 1 by root 3. So second equation is given as tan A minus B. I have to put capital letters. A minus B equals to 1 upon root 3. So 1 upon root 3 is the value of what value of theta? Tan theta is 1 upon root 3. Let me see if anybody has given the answer. Yes, tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. 30 degrees. So here I can conclude it is, so your A minus B value is also equals to A minus B will be equals to 30 degrees. Now I have two pair of linear equations in two variables. Chapter number 2, I think. A plus b equals to 60, equation number 1. A minus b equals to 30, equation number 2. So can you tell me what are the values of a and b? Solve it by using elimination method or substitution method, cross multiplication method, or whatever the method you know. If I add them to 45, let me see if somebody has given the answers. B is 35. Sorry, B is 15, correct. Then what about A? You can solve this by pair. Just add them. B and minus B will get cancelled. 2A equals to 90. If 2A equals to 90, then A equals to 45. A equals to 45, then B equals to, we can substitute A value or B A value in one equation or second equation. So B value will come as 15. A is 45 and B is 15. That's it. That is the question they ask. Some extra conditions are given here. Your A plus B value must be less than or equals to 60. Yes, I got A plus B value is 60 degrees. 45 plus 15 is 60 degrees, which is less than 90. And one more condition is given. A is greater than B. Yes, 45 is greater than 15. So whatever the answer you got it is satisfying all the given conditions. Okay. Next one is fourth example. State whether the following are true or false and justify your answer. If I have sine A plus B, will it be equals to sine A plus sine B? Is that true? Just you tell me true or false, then we'll discuss why it is true or why it is false. Sine A plus B will be equals to sine A plus sine B. Do you think it is true? So I overall said false. No. So any guess why it is false? Anyone can guess why it is false? It's simple. I'll go for a random values. For example, sine. I'll go for 10, 45. I'll go for 10, 30 plus 60. And 30 plus 60 is 1090. And 90 value is 1 by 0. Well, let us, sorry, I have to think of sine. Sine 30 plus 60, which is 90. Sine 90 value is 1. When it comes to sine 30 first, sine 30 plus sine 60. I solve them separately. Sine 30 value is 1 by 2 plus sine 60 value is root 3 by 2. So do you think by adding 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2 will give me answer as 1? Root 3 by 2. So 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2. Will it give me answer as 1? No. Okay. So that's why it is wrong. Okay. So that is for the given question. If they ask no, if answer is false, then you have to justify. See, if you take here, for example, even any angle you take, this will not be true. In class 11th, when you come to class 11th, you will study sine A plus B formula. Okay, which is sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Don't worry about now. The value of sine theta increases as theta increases. That means if theta is going from 0, 30, 45, 60, 90, then the sine values are also increasing. What do you say, true or false? For this, you have to see the table. Yes, it is true because sine 0 value is 0 and sine 90 value is 1. So that means as the angles are increasing, the values are also increasing. What about cos? The values of theta increases as theta increasing. Is that true? It is false because cos values will decrease from 0 to 90 degrees. If I take cos 0 is 1, cos 90 is 0. So it is coming from 1 to 0. In this interval only, I am talking about only 0 to 90 degrees. If you go beyond 0 degree, 90 degrees, that you have to study in class 11th math. So for time being, we'll say it is a false statement within 0 to 90 degrees. Next, sine theta equals to cos theta for all values of theta. Whatever the value of theta I take, as is your cos sine theta and cos theta will be same. It is a false statement because if I take theta is 0, sine 0 is 0, but cos 0 is 1. So hence it is wrong. So that justification you have to say. If the question is asked, justify your answer, and you are saying simply false, you will not get the full mark. Even if it is 1 mark question, you will get only half mark because they ask justify your answer. You have to give that example. Sine 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1, even theta is same, but values are different, hence it is false. Cot A is not defined for A equals to 0 degrees. Not defined means undefined. Yes, it is true statement. That's all about your exercise 8.2. Okay. So then we'll continue with trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. So before I go for this one, yesterday's class, when I discussed about the tabular form, when I said that sine values, cos values will come in the reverse order of sine values. Remember, sine values I go from left to right and cos values I go from right to left. Okay. So by using that, your present topic will be based on that criteria only. Just give me a second. Okay. So for example, I know that sine 0 value will be same as cos 90 value. Both are will give me answer as 1 only. Okay. Now similarly, next I'll go for sine 30 will be same as cos 60. Both will give me answer as 1 upon. Next, sine 45 will be same as cos 45. Do you agree? Yes. Next, what we get? Next will be sine 60 will be same as cos 30. And finally, you have sine 90 is also same as cos 0 degrees, which will be 1 only. No, sine 0 is 0. It's not 1. This is 0. Okay. So what I do here is I redefine the terms. I think till here you understood. These values are same from the tabular form. We can understand. So what I do here is sine theta is cos 90 minus. Oh, I'll put one more equal sign. So this is sine 30 can I write this as cos 90 minus 30? Okay. Whatever the sine 30 degrees is there, I am writing it as cos 90 minus theta. 90 minus theta is nothing but cos 60. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Even here also I will put as sine 45 as cos 90 minus 45. Okay. So sine function I am representing in terms of cos function. Even sine 60 also I can write this as sine 60 as cos 90 minus 90 minus 60. Okay. Here from this scenario I can reassemble the for any angle sine A will be equals to same as cos 90 minus A. This has to be capital letter. So this is one formula. Sin theta is nothing but cos 90 minus theta or vice versa. I can rewrite the another formula as cos A is also equals to sin 90 minus A. Okay. Is this the formula derivation is clear for everyone or any confusion? Students? Okay. So this is another set of formulas, which is, or if you want, I can put the formulas below here. 90 minus A. Okay. The next formula is cos A equals to sin 90 minus A. These formulas will be applicable even for when A equals to what 90 minus A, or second step it is A is also equals to n 90 minus A. Another set of pair will come for cosec and sec. So cosec A equals to sec 90 minus A. Okay. Similarly, here you will get sec A equals to cosec 90 minus. So these are the another set of formulas which I have to use it. Sin and cos both are related. Tan and cot, that is one set. Cosec and sec. These formulas truly come from the tabular form which I discussed yesterday. I colored also tan and cot with the red color, cot sin and cos with green color, cosec and sec with different colors, which are representing the data we discussed. So these are the 6 formulas. Complementary angles. This we call as the complementary angles. Complementary means sum of two angles will be 90 degrees. So here you get A plus 90 minus A will give me sum as 90 only. Okay. So complementary angles we call them. So can you remember all the 6 formulas? Yesterday we have tabular form around 5 into 6, 30 values. Today we have 6 formulas, 36. Still few more are there to come. Okay. So take an examples how to solve these questions based on what criteria we solve. What are the examples? They given so many explanations. So these are the main 6 formulas we discuss. Sin 90 minus A is cos A, cos 90 minus A is sin A, tan 90 minus A is cot A, cot 90 minus A is tan A. Okay, so we'll take a few examples. For example, tan 65 upon cot 25. Simplest one. So again, 2 mark question, 1 mark question based on this is tan 65 upon cot 25. Now in class, in the last class or today's class, we discussed angles only about 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. But here it is given 25, 65. We don't know the values of tan 65. We don't know the value of tan 25, but still I can simplify it using these complementary angles. First, see, sum of these two angles will give me 90 degrees, 65 plus 25. 60 plus 20 is 80, 85, 90. Yeah. So sum of the two angles is 90. When the sum of the two angles are 90, you decide whether you want to apply the formula in the numerator or in the denominator. Don't apply the formula both numerator and denominator. You will not be, it cannot be simplified. For example, I want to keep numerator as it is, tan 65, and the denominator I'll apply the formula. Cot A. What is the formula of cot A? Cot A is tan 90 minus A. So here it will be cot is becoming tan and 25 will become 90 minus 25, which is equals to next step. So this numerator I'll keep as it is still 65 upon and 90 minus 25 is 65. So see, tan 65 upon tan 65, both will get cancelled. I don't know what is the value. Whatever is the value, both will get cancelled because they are the same terms. So the answer is going to be 1. Okay. So even without knowing the exact value of tan 65, still I simplify the question. Okay. So that is the advantage of complementary angles. So let me take another example. Okay. Sin 3a equals to cos a minus 26. You get sin 3a equals to cos here a minus 26. A minus 26 degree. Let's find the value of a. Where 3a is an acute angle, find the value of a. Okay, it's simple. See, one term is LHS is in terms of sine and RHS is in terms of cos. So you convert any one of the term. Don't convert both. Either you convert sine in terms of cos or you convert cos in terms of sine. You can do any one of them. Don't do both. If you do both, your question will remain as question only. You will not solve. So what I do is, for me, I think converting sine in terms of cos is easy. So in place of sine theta, so I'll write it as cos 90 minus theta. It will be cos 90 minus theta. Theta here is 3a. In place of sine 3a, I'm applying as cos 90 minus 3a by using this formula. Sine a is cos 90 minus a. But in place of a, here I have 3a. So here also I have to keep 3a, which is equals to, now RHS you keep as it is. Do not disturb it. So it will go as, I am saying with stress because students do that mistake. They change, apply the formula for both. They will not get the question answer. Okay. Now both the sides we have cos and here also cos. Then the corresponding angles must be equal. Then I'll get 90 minus 3a must be equals to a minus 26. Now you can simplify. It will come as 90 plus 26 is equals to a plus 3a. Simplify further, 90 plus it is 116 is equals to 4a. The final step, a equals to 116 upon 4, 4 to the 8, 36, 4 to the 36. So a value is 29. Okay. So you got a value as 29. Is that clear for everyone? Anyone has, somebody has already given the answer. Total 39 formulas in the chapter. Let's see. 39 or more than 39. Okay. So it is clear for everyone. You have got express cot 85 plus cos 75 in terms of the trigonometric ratios of angles 0 between 45. Tan 90 minus 85, that is tan 5. Cos 75 is sin 90 minus 75, which is sin 15. So answer is tan 5 plus tan sin 15. Okay. So that's okay. Now if I go to, tell me which question you want me to solve. See, although I think first question you can solve. Can you tell me what is the answer of first question? Just by looking at, without using pen paper also you can solve it.
1.
Sin Sin 18 upon cos 72. First see whether the sum is coming 90 degrees. 18 plus 72 is, yeah, there an answer as, it is easy, right? Now what about the second one? Second one also coming. Answer as
1.
1. Yes. Okay. Third question is also 1. Careful how 1. For example, if I want to convert sine 42, sine 42 I can write as,
0.
yes, it is 0. Cos 90 minus 42, that is cos 48 will come. Cos 48, let me see if somebody has given the answer for fourth one. Fourth one is also 0. Perfect. Okay, see. Next one, show that you consider the LHS, simplify and get the answer as 1. Now the question arises how to simplify. One of the question. 42 and 67. So this is what my LHS is. Is equal to,
Sir, your voice is not audible.
now here few terms I have to convert and few terms I have to keep as it is. What are the few terms I have to convert? The sum of two angles is my voice is not audible, but I can hear your voice. Saily region.
No, sir, it's cracking in
Okay.
between.
So, so now you can see here. Okay. Tan 48 2. What I do is I'll convert this tan. So tan 48 I can write as cot 90 minus of 48 into 2 also I have to convert one of them. So what I do is I tan 23 only I'll convert. I put cot 90 minus 23 into remaining 2 I'll keep as it is tan 42 into tan 60. So conversion is done. 42 minus 20 is 67 into 60.
Sir, your voice is cracking.
Now cot 42 on tan 42 into cot 40 67 cot theta is nothing but 1 tan 42 then multiply by 67. I can see the terms will get cancelled. Okay. So what are the terms will get cancelled here is get tan 42 in the numerator, tan get in. So finally I left out with 1. Okay. Yeah, Divyansh Sharma has given the answer. So similarly you can solve the second question also as similar way. Fourth question, fifth question, that one is given in the fourth question is
Sir, your voice is not audible.
and A equals to what B. So according to the formula, either minus A equals to maybe it's signal issue. Even if it is worse, max because of